Do you get this doubt when you are talking about the past? Which tense should you use? Should it be the simple past or should it be the present perfect? Why is the present perfect called present when it talks about past action? In this video, let us talk about the rules and use many examples which can be your practice sentences. When you practice all these, you will find that you do not make mistakes or you do not have doubts about which of them is the correct tense to use in a particular situation. Let us see how this is done. What are the differences between the simple past tense and the present perfect tense? Both of them talk about past action. Look at the column on your left. That is the simple past. And look at the column on your right. That is the present perfect. The simple past is used for a completed action in the past. It usually has a definite time in the past, mentioning time like yesterday or 1 month back or last week, 1 year ago. In this way, if you mention a specific time in the past, then that is simple past. A past action which has no connection to the present, that is also the simple past. So these are the three things you need to remember. Now how is it different from present perfect? The present perfect has an action which is completed in the past, but its effect is on the present. The effect of that action is on the present. That is why we call it present perfect. Perfect means completed. At the present time it is complete, but its action is still relevant. Indefinite past or unfinished period. We are not told about the exact period, when the action began, but it is still there, and therefore we use the present perfect. Then recent past action, which you talk about in the present, that also takes the present perfect. Now we shall have examples of both these, and then we shall go on to further descriptions. Here are 4 sentences, all of them in the simple past tense. The verbs are work, come, meet, and finish. Those are the verb forms, but we are using them in the simple past form. She worked in this factory till last year. Here you have exact mention of time in the past. Till last year, that is in the past. Now she's not working there anymore. Some students came late. That is an action in the past. It does not have a time in the future or a reference to the present. They met at a conference in June. That means June is already over. Now we are in a month beyond June. So they met. Simple past. He finished cleaning the machine before anyone arrived. So before anyone arrived, that is the time mentioned. And before that, in the past, no reference to the present here. It is only action which is limited to the past, and it has no action in the future, no reference to the future. That is simple past. Now we have 4 sentences which are in the present perfect tense. Here the action is over in the past, but we are talking about it in the present because it is still applicable to the present. It is still relevant to the present. That means the action is not finished, but now we are talking about it in the present to say that this applies to the present. The rain has already stopped. The verb stop is in the past, but now it is not raining. So the effect of the rain stop is in the present. When we say already, usually we always use the present perfect tense. The moment in a sentence you use already, you have to use the perfect tense. The weather has improved today. So we are talking today, the weather might have improved a few minutes back or a few hours back in the past or one day back, but it is in the past. The improved weather is still there now. The improvement is there even now. That is why effect is on the present. The guests have arrived just now. The guests arrived in the past, but they are still here. Therefore, the action is has arrived. A flower has bloomed this morning. Flower bloomed, the flower in the bud form, then it becomes a real flower. That is called bloom. A flower has bloomed this morning. That means still the flower is open, still the flower is beautiful. Now it might be afternoon when you're speaking or evening when you're speaking. So morning is the past, but still the effect is on the present. Now let us see examples of similar sentences with these two different forms of the tense. That will clear all your doubts. We take the verb to eat. Once we use it in the present perfect tense, first sentence, and then we use it in the simple past tense, you see how the meaning changes. I have eaten my lunch. That means my lunch is still there with me. I'm not hungry. I'm full of my food which I ate. Effect on the present, action of the past. I ate my lunch at 1 p.m. No reference to the present. Do you want to eat again? Nothing is said here. 1 p.m. time tells you that lunch was eaten. That's it. Let us use the verb to live. I have lived in this city for many years. Have lived, that means past, but you are continuing to live here. For many years implies that you are still living in the same city. Action of the past, it began in the past, but it is still correct in the present. I lived in Canada in 2015. Now, 2015 is long over, 10 years back. So it is past action limited to the past. No effect on the present. Here you have the simple past in the first sentence and the present perfect in the second one. We saw a movie last week. The moment you say last week, you have to use the past, simple past. But when you use the tense, which is for an action which is relevant even today, the seeing you saw in the past, but you still remember that you have seen. We have never seen such a nice movie. No reference to the past here, but talking about the past in the present. Look at the present perfect. They have not visited this place. That means we are talking about the present, but an action of the past. In the past, they did not visit. So they have not visited this place. Whereas the second sentence, which has simple present, they visited many places last year. Time last year makes it past, no effect on the present. I have already told you that when we use that verb already, we use the perfect tense. The verb here is read. Read is a difficult verb because the same spelling is for the past also, but it is pronounced as read. I read many books when I was a student. Past. Now I'm not a student. So that is past. I read. R-E-A-D pronounced as R-E-D. Then the first sentence has the perfect tense. I have already read this book. That means I know what is there in the book. In the present time, I'm telling you that I finished reading the book in the past. To complete is the verb here. I have completed my work just now. That means in the past, just now means 1 minute back, 10 minutes back. In the past, the work is done, but I'm talking about it in the present. They completed their work 2 days back. So they completed 2 days back. The time factor is important. I have completed just now. I'm talking about the present. They have completed, I need not say here, but I can say they completed their work on Sunday, or they completed their work on Tuesday. The first sentence uses the simple past tense of the verb reach because time is there, 5 a.m. She reached the airport at 5 a.m. Whereas no time mention, an action of the past and which is being referred to in the present at the time of speaking. Everyone has reached the museum. You're waiting for all of them, so they have reached the museum. We use the verb call, simple past called, with mention of time last night. My friend called me last night. We don't use the present perfect here, only simple past. But if you don't have such a mention of restricting it to the past, then you say present perfect. My friend has called me to his place. My friend has called me to visit him. That is what it means. Look at the first sentence. It has two verbs, both in simple past. The thief ran away when he saw the police. We are talking about a past action limited to the past. We are not talking about its effect on the present. The thief ran away, to run, when he saw the police, from the verb to see. Now we can make this into two sentences using the present perfect, and both the sentences refer to the present. The thief has seen the police. Now we are saying, the seeing was in the past, but the thief has seen the police would mean that you are talking about an action now. Therefore, the thief has run away. Again, you are talking about an action of the past with relationship to the present. Using the verb to drink, we have here two sentences. The first one, drank, and the second one, has not drunk. Simple past first and then present perfect. He drank water from the well. Past action limited to the past. No effect on the present. He has not drunk any water yet. That means the drinking might have been in the past, but he hasn't had it in the past, and yet means we are talking about it in the present. The verb catch, past tense and past participle are both caught. These are called strong verbs or irregular verbs. All this you will know when you go to lexical verbs video. Here we have the simple present first. The cat caught a mouse. So we are using past tense, caught a mouse. When we don't know, we know it is only in the past. No effect on the present. But the cat has not caught any mice. Now you're talking about the present. Till now, till this moment, the cat has not caught any mice. Mouse, singular, mice, plural. All these also you can learn. Various videos on the channel teach you all these things. For the verb break, past tense is broke and past participle is broken. So we are using here, the first sentence is the past tense usage. The boy broke his leg while playing. So past he was playing, past he broke his leg. No effect on the present. He has broken my window pane. Sometimes children playing, they break the glass of the window. That is window pane. And has broken because it is not repaired yet. It is still broken. Therefore, we say has broken. That is present perfect. Both the past tense and past participle of the verb leave is left. In the first sentence, we use the simple past tense. The train left the station on time. So in the past, the train left and no reference to the present. But in the second sentence, the students have left early. Suppose somebody is looking for the students. Then you say there are no students now because the students have left early. So have left is the present perfect tense. From the verb forget, we have forgot, past tense, and forgotten, past participle. In the first sentence, we are using simple past tense. The old man forgot his own address. Action of the past limited to the past. No clear defined time is there. Second sentence is the present perfect. We have forgotten how to solve this problem. Earlier we knew. Now we have forgotten. So past action, forgetting might be the past, but its effect is on the present. Now also I have forgotten. I don't remember. That is what the meaning of the sentence is. Played is a verb which has both same past tense and past participle form. So we have two times here, played and have played. The first sentence is in the simple past. They played cricket. Limited to the past with no effect on the present. Now questioning at present about an action in the past. Have you ever played cricket? Here you see how we use the perfect tense for asking this question. The simple past form of climb is climbed. I climbed this hill when I was young. That means much in the past, not at present. Many mountaineers have climbed this mountain. So we are talking about somebody who has climbed. Many have climbed, but action is past, being spoken of at the present. Therefore, we use the present perfect tense. Here we have the verb stitch. Past tense is stitched. Past participle is stitched. It's a regular verb. The tailor stitched my dress well. When he stitched, we don't know, but action is limited to the past. If we are talking about the present, then we have to change it into the present perfect. Look at the second sentence. The tailor has not stitched the others' dresses yet. Yet means at the time of speaking, dresses have not been stitched. Therefore, the tailor has not stitched. The perfect tense, present perfect, because the effect of the action not stitched is on the present. With that, we come to an end of this video where I have shown you what is the difference between simple past and present perfect. While speaking and writing, many of you might make mistakes in this. Many times people who know excellent English also might not keep to these rules, might make a mistake. But if you make a mistake and use simple past instead of present perfect, then people will understand that that action is not relevant at present. If you use the present perfect instead of simple past, people might think that you're talking about the present situation, when actually you're referring only to the past. These confusions sometimes stop our meaning from becoming clear. So practice them, learn them, and try to use them whenever you use English. Whichever verb you're using, try to see if you can use it in both the past tense and the present perfect tense to show the difference in the action and their relevance of time. Thank you and all the best.